Does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
There's the whistle. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Receives. Shot at goal! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oyarzabal really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Clears it away. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri. Yamal, and it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper's dealt with that. Gets it away. Back into the middle. Nico Williams finds himself offside. Back to the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Moved on forwards. He's got away. Oyarzabal takes a shot! Pedri. Now here's the... It's a mighty effort! Aim forwards. Have it back and can go again. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Too much on that, it's gone out. Crossed into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball's gone out of play. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Driven forward, is onto it in a flash. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Purring through the gears. And the shot! And again! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yamal will take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Spain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. Danger averted for now. Here's Pedri, crossed into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Llorente swings it across. And out it comes again. Looking to break at pace. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. And here's Oyarzabal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And here's and the shot! He thumps it clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now the delivery. Gets his head on it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
it's Ruiz. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Now who's going to be first to this?
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yamal. He's in, surely! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And here's Oyafoot. Tries a shot! Oh, shooting chance! Nicely by the defence. And it's Ruiz. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Spain are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Oh, it's played into the area. Decent chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Can he finish? Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's been given away. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. It'll be a throw-in. Iraq.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, process that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Showing good feet. Williams. Petri. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Cucurella. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is a great pick out. Pedri delivers the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Pedri, chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chance for a shot! Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Pedri. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's played forward. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Llorente wins the duel this time. Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread out to the left. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's bustling through it. Oyarzabal! That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a little off target. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Iraq clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rodri. Oyarzabal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's beaten the last man. Cucurella. Nico Williams looking up to see who wants it. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. Oyarzabal is fouled. And he is shown a yellow card. He's onto it in a flash. A heavy challenge. And the cross comes in. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Yamal. Eric Garcia, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And it's played forward. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's a great ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Williams. Done delicately. That has been knocked clear. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Yamal. Yamal's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Chance here to counter. Calmly anticipates. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Pedri plays it short. Oyarzabal, and that's aimed into the middle. There's the shot! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance. Iraq have reclaimed it. Quality ball. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Out to the right. Yamal. Now he's off and running. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri, over to the left. Cucurella. Cross in, looks like a good one. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, where's he looking? Oyarzabal played through into space. He's onto it in a flash. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Fabian Ruiz. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedri goes short. There are a few waiting for it. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Pedri. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's in a great position here. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. It's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been drilled forward. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Rodri. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Muscular approach does pay off here. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. Nico Williams is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Clears it away. Pedri with the short one. Llorente. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And claimed it back swiftly. Shot, surely! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fabian Ruiz is there, and he can get that clear. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Nico Williams. And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, Oyarzabal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cucurella gently done. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Do have a chance to counter here. Goes for a shot! It's a loose ball. Into the channel. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, it's come loose. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Spain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Yamal. Kubasi. Llorente. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. And it's played in here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Very nicely done. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. Played it again. Tries a shot. And yes, it's there. The second half off to a spectacular start. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Nico Williams. Played into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. Llorente. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Does really well to win the ball there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in plenty of space here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he deliver? Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wins the duel this time.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's in space and looking for options. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Yamal has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his...
He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, perfectly measured that. Williams. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. And they've got a throw. Has a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Oyarzabal being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short.
Aim forwards.
Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Yamal. Moved on forwards, and they can counter here. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Now who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! Oh, good spread. Decent chance! Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Out of play for a throw. And it's Cucurella. Swings it across.
Aim forwards.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nico Williams. Pedri.
Iraq are pressing a lot, not just the front line, but as a whole unit.
Quite, you got it.
One stray pass, that might be all they need here.
Plays it through.
Fabian Ruiz, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Pedri. And he shoots! And here's Llorente. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a look and plays it forward. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Yamal chasing after it. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! And reclaimed it in a trice. Takes the shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Over to the left. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Cucurella chooses to go cross-field. Cuts out the pass.
Aim forwards.
Played towards the other side. Ah, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. Turns and goes back. It's anyone's ball now. Moved on forwards. Unai Simon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Here it is, crossed in. Good chance here! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Yamal. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Steaming on goalwards. And he's there to get it away. Another big chance that gets away. And it's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played into the middle. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Pedri. Oyarzabal. And here's Nico Williams. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Proves too strong. It's run loose here. Iraq cannot keep hold of the ball. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice physical challenge. Llorente. Pedri. Cucurella can get it clear. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Nico Williams has created one goal already. Rodri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Kubasi. Cucurella. Williams knocks it out wide. That's very neat. Cucurella crosses. And they've got rid.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aim forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi goes forward. Oyarzabal. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That is lovely. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Plays it out wide. Gets into some space. Produces a cross.
Iraq really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Kubasi. Yamal. Rodri. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams proves just a little bit too strong. Williams' cross.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella attempts a clearance.
Iraq really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Brilliantly cut out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Over to the left.
Iraq really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Fabian Ruiz. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Kubasi. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well timed, excellent interception. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Lofted upfield. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And he's found a way past.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
How Kubasi, gently done. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal does really well to win the ball there. Oyarzabal! They've played it short. Delivered with swing. Climbs up big. Sticks it away. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Yamal. Llorente. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Williams. Drilled in low. And he's heaved it away. Oh, can he get onto this? 2 minutes to be added on. Played out to the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's no flag. Nico Williams. Referee's given a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Delivered across. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Moved on forwards. Llorente. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. So that's it. It is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Vamos a sus espectadores. El hacienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y el día.